For our coaching session, we chose to teach one of our group members how to hit a hockey ball. Our participant for this session was Cheryl Lamb, a 21-year-old student who had never played hockey or a similar sport to this ever before. The aim of our session was for Cheryl to be able to hit the ball with enough accuracy and power to be able to reach her target 10 metres away. For the purpose of this session, the target was another group member, Courtney. To be able to help Cheryl improve her hockey hit, we first had to observe her baseline performance. As you can see in the video, to do this we gave Cheryl a hockey ball and a hockey stick. Then we simply told Cheryl to hit the ball to Courtney with no further instruction. Once we had allowed Cheryl to explore the task by herself, we identified 3 main rate limiters that were preventing her from optimal performance. These were that she stood too close to the ball, she wasn't swinging straight, and she wasn't stepping into the ball. To address the rate limiters of standing too close to the ball and not stepping onto the ball, we placed a yellow pad on the ground that the participant was to stand on before her swing. We also allowed the participant to choose where to place the yellow pad, and she could move it at any point. This allowed the participant to choose the distance from the ball and type of step that was right for her. Although this intervention was successful in eliminating the targeted rate limiters, it didn't seem to improve performance to any significant extent, and her degrees of freedom were still quite limited. Because of this, we reviewed the session and chose to add an instructional constraint. In this stage of the session, we told Cheryl to concentrate on her follow-through. To do this, we told her to finish her swing with the end of the hockey stick pointing towards Courtney's head. Throughout this process, we saw Cheryl's understanding of the task develop as she began to ask questions about what she could do to improve and wasn't simply just following our instructions. While this intervention was successful in creating more power and subsequently more distance, it also led to an increase in miss swings. Cheryl also mentioned to us that she thought she was performing better at the beginning of the lesson when she was focusing on the white line in front of her. Because of this, we decided to change the colour of the ball to fluoro orange as a task constraint. The theory behind this was that Cheryl's attention would be drawn to an external focus instead of an internal focus, and she wasn't overthinking the task. In this stage, we also gave Cheryl feedback on her performance, such as encouragement and reminders. Cheryl's results showed a significant improvement after this intervention compared to her baseline performance, as she only missed 1 ball and over 75% of the others made it to her target. From this, we were confident to say that she had reached our session aim of being able to hit the ball with enough accuracy and power to reach her target. As you can see in the slow motion shots, the implementation of our instructional and task constraints changed the environment and therefore impacted upon Cheryl's ability to perceive and act in the same way she would have previously. Throughout the session, Cheryl was forced to use self-organisation to create new emergent movement patterns so that she could successfully achieve the task we set for her.